What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer back at you with another LSPDFR tutorial. Ladies and gentlemen, ScripthookV has been updated. And just for future reference, this is the update that came out on December 20th, 2021. For the file version 52545 or something like that. We'll figure it out as we go throughout the video. So ScripthookV has been updated, folks. I am going to record this video and do it step by step. It might take some time, but I want to make sure those that need it the most get educated, okay? And I'm not going to edit this so you can see exactly how to do it and that it works. All right. So with that being said, the first thing you want to do, okay, is if you have the 2372 file in your GTA folder, what I want you to do is I want you to go to Steam. And this is for Steam user. Epic users, go check out my boy Criminal Justice. He is linked down below. He always has Epic users hooked up. You're going to go to library and you're going to go to your Grand Theft Auto 5 game, and you're going to right click and you're going to go to properties. Properties. Local files. Verify integrity of game files. That's exactly what I just did. I already did it, so you don't have to sit here and watch it. And that's what you want to do. It takes about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Once you do that, what that's going to do is that's going to put all of the updated files in your game. Now, let's go to our main directory. For Steam users, it's going to be... I'm sorry, I'm yawning. For Steam users, it's going to be whatever local disk file that you have your game installed through. Program files times 86. Steam apps, and common. Right here is where your Grand Theft Auto folder is going to be. Double click it and hold tight. I'm going to go to mine. And here's mine. Now this is the file that I just verified through Steam. So as you can see, it is now the 2545 version. Okay, this is the updated GTA 2545. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold tight, and here's one thing that I want you to do right now. I want you to go into your LSPDFR folder right here, double click that, and I want you to double click this keys right here. Okay, and we are going to save it to our desktop as keys 2372. Okay, and we're going to minimize that. We're going to go to the LSPDFR INI, double click that. You're also going to click File, Save As LSPDFR 2372, and I'm going to explain to you why we're doing this when it comes time, and save that. Okay, so now I forgot to hit so you could see it right here. I forgot to. All right, y'all, hold on, save as, and then we're going to save it to the desktop as 2372. There we go. And then we can minimize this as well. So now we have two of them saved. Keys 2372, LSPDFR 2372. Now I can delete that one that I accidentally put in there. Okay, so we still have our keys, still have LSPDFR. All right. Keep this, actually go back once and keep this open right here. All right, let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Click the link down below that says LSPDFR. It's going to bring to this page right here. Okay, this is the one we want, the LSPDFR 049. Now, this version of LSPDFR has an updated rage built in with it, okay? So, here we go. We're going to go ahead and click to download this file. And you got to agree and download. And what we're going to be looking for is the manual install. So download the manual install. And here we go. LSPDFR will now start downloading. And there it goes. Super excited, super excited. Okay. And let's get rid of the close. Minimize that. Now let's go click the next link down below that says ScripthookV. It's going to bring you to this page right here, AB software. And you can see right there, it is now available for the 2545. Go ahead and click that download link. And this downloads pretty quick. There we go. Done. Close out of that and minimize that. So now we should have two WinRAR files, 2 Notepad files, okay? 2 WinRAR files. You have the new LSPDFR, the new ScripthookV. We're going to minimize this. So where should you be at this point in the video? You should have already verified your GTA through Steam so that you know you're on the latest version of GTA 5, okay? You should have LSPDFR downloaded, ScripthookV downloaded, and these 2 INI files saved. That's where we're at, and we're at our main directory right now. Okay, so here we go. First thing I want you to do is go ahead and bring up the LSPDFR INI. Again, we're in our main directory. You can see the update, 64, mods folder, plugins folder, it's all right here. All right, and here's what we're gonna do. We do not need license. Okay, now right here you can see the Rage plugin hook exe, so we're good. All right, so here we go. We are going to highlight all of this except for licenses. Okay, we don't need that. Drag this to right here to the buffer zone. Please don't let your file explorer be like this. Okay, open it up a little bit, make sure you got that buffer zone. Drag all these files except for licenses right here to this buffer zone. Drop it in. It's going to prompt you to overwrite files. You're going to go ahead and or replace files. You're going to go ahead and click yes. Replace the files, and it'll go in pretty quick for you. And boom, there we go. All right, I did get everything right. Let me stretch this out, make sure. Okay, yeah, we did get everything. So now we're done with the LSPDFR WinRAR. Delete it. Get it out of there so it doesn't confuse us. Okay, so we're gonna X out of the LSPDFR INI. Now, the 2 files. Now, real quick, let's go back into the LSPDFR folder and let's go to keys first. If we go to keys, now we have to put in our saved files. All right, so we're gonna bring up that keys 2372. The reason why I told you to name it 2372, because if you didn't, then you could get confused with the new keys and then the old keys. So we want keys 2372. What we want to do with this is we want to highlight all of this and copy it. Then we're going to go over to regular keys, highlight all of that, and paste. And then save. Once you save that, we can exit out of this, X out of that. Now we have our new keys saved with our old settings. So what you played with on LSPDFR as far as controls, it is now in the new LSPDFR. You don't have to go through and change it all, okay? You're just copying over your old settings. Now let's do the same thing with the LSPDFR INI. Okay, double click the LSPDFR INI. You see it right there, LSPDFR. This is the new updated one. If we go ahead and bring up LSPDFR 2372, now you can see the differences. My old one says false, this one says true. So I want to take everything here that I had on my old one and put it on the new one. So we're going to highlight all that, and we're going to copy it. So we're highlighting everything on 2372. We're going to go over to the new LSPDFR notepad, highlight everything, and paste. There we go. We have an exact match now. So we're going to save the new one and exit out of both. And I'm going to get rid of these just so there's no confusion. And that's it. Our LSPDFR INIs are reverted back to our controls. Now, if you don't want to go through all that and you'd rather just redo all your settings in your keys in the LSPDFR file, hey, that's, go for it. Okay, let's go ahead and while we're in here, click this LSPDFR configurator. Double click that. It's going to bring up this page right here. Click next, and you're going to click show license. It's going to bring up a Rage license. Okay, after 3 seconds, you're going to simply select accept. We recommend disabling the version text rendering and setting all plugins to load at startup. Just click do it for me. And a box will pop up saying it's been installed successfully. LSPDFR is now installed. The updated one is now installed. for 2545. Okay, so click back once. We're back at our main directory, y'all. Plugins folder, mods folder, update 64. We're right here. Lastly, let's bring up our ScripthookV. Okay, you're going to double click bin. And you only need two things in here. Don't worry about native trainer. Okay, if you need a trainer, get simple trainer. Look it up on my page. It's amazing. You need dinput 8 DLL, ScripthookV DLL. Just those two files. Drag them to your buffer zone, drop them in. Yes, we want to replace. And there we go. Okay, so we can exit out of that window. Now, you see this little paper down here? This was my Rage EXE. See that? Rage shortcut? It's no good anymore. That's the old one. You need to get rid of that. If you have any Rage shortcuts, get rid of them. Okay? Because now that we're in this new updated file, the GTA 5 file, the 2545, where we just installed the LSPDFR in Rage, you're going to go down to the new Rage, and you're going to right click, and you're going to send to desktop and create shortcut. And then we're going to drag that one down here. There we go. I know it's still a piece of paper, but when I restart my computer, that'll change. So now this is our new Rage for this file. Okay? That should be it. That should be it. We're going to X out of the main directory. Now we're going to click the Rage shortcut right here, and it's going to bring up a page that I am going to absolutely stress the hell out of. Let me get rid of that. You see how it says this message is critical? Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not click that yes button, you will not be able to play on on the next update on a reverted copy. Okay? Please, 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 for the love of God, hit that yes button right now. It literally takes seconds to back it up. Okay, so once it does that, it's going to bring you to this right here. Now, if we go to game settings and revert game version, you can see that this 2372 is no longer supported. We are now active on the 2545, and it says active. Do not delete this 2372. Okay, keep it just in case. It's not going to hurt nothing being there. So, we just reverted, or we just backed up our 2545. We installed LSPDFR, new Rage, ScripthookV. Go to plugins. You can, I like to uncheck all and then check all. And right here under general where it says 10,000, shoot that up to 60,000, just like that. Okay, under advanced settings, I like to disable the custom loading screen. I like to do that. If ticked, loading messages pertaining to Rage plugin hook will be disabled. I like to click that because it gets rid of all the little things, messages. It says will not impact loading times. I think it does, in my opinion. But okay, so we're on the supported version. All plugins are selected. This is at 60,000. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the moment of truth. Now, if I get the infinite loading screen, I'm going to show you well, I'm going to show you either way, okay? Either way, I'm going to show you. All right. So we're going to save and launch. And then you're just going to click OK here. You might get some things that say, there might be a message that says, or maybe there might not be anything. So, but like I said, we're just going to sit here and we're going to load this through. I am not editing this video at all. Because now if my game crashes now, I want y'all to see it. We're going to troubleshoot it right here. Now, if I get the infinite loading screen, there may be something else that we have to do. But like I said, either way, I'm going to show y'all, okay? Again, I see this video is already going on 15 minutes. So, but I like to be thorough. So there we go. The game is loading up right away. Don't worry about that stuff at the top. That is reshade. So and let her load up. Let her rip, tater chip. And one of the cool things is those LSPDFR INIs, the keys INI, the traffic stop, the key to initiate traffic stop, and all that other stuff that we do in our game. Saving those INIs in the 2372, the old version of LSPDFR, saving those INIs is key because you could just transfer it right over, and it saves you a bunch of time and a headache of having to go back into those INIs and get those keys back to where you strategically put them when we previously played LSPDFR, right? So that's always an amazing thing. Now, disabling that custom loading screen like I did, as you can see, there's none. That loading screen that comes up in the middle saying loading plugins, and then it shows what plugins it's loading. I get rid of that. I don't know why. I don't know why. I like it better like this. It's cleaner, and I really feel like it loads faster, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and it could all just be in my head. But the one thing that I want to check right now is to make sure I don't get the infinite loading screen. Now, you see that KTFDO in the sticky wheels that pops up on the left there? That's a good sign. Usually when that pops up, the game starts up within the next 10-20 seconds. If it doesn't, I know we're having infinite loading screen. Okay? And if that's the case, I'm going to show you how to fix that. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. Even when this works, because I know it will. We'll get it working. But even when we get it working, I am 100% doing a fresh install. That's one thing that I do. Every time there's an update, I will show y'all how to update it, how to revert it, whatever step we're on to doing it. Once we go to the updated version, I do a video, and once that video is done, I delete everything and I start fresh. Because the mods and GTA and all, everything just runs differently. I don't know, everything runs differently and things don't work. So I always take this opportunity of new updates, LSPDFR and GTA, and I always just do a fresh install. Fresh installs, the game turns out better every time. So, as you can see, we have the infinite loading screen here, y'all. It should have loaded in by now, 100%. I know my game. I know my PC. I should have loaded in. Okay? Here's what's happening. So we're going to Alt-Tab out, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to exit out of that. Okay? Let's go in and hit this Enter button so we can get out of here. And come on. Quit the game. This is one of the problems about doing it unedited, y'all. I'm telling you, like I said, we're doing this together. We're doing this together. There we go. Okay, so what is the issue that we're having? The issue that we're having is in our OpenIV. Go ahead and fire up your OpenIV. And here we go. You see this green box right here? This is, we need to copy a new mods folder. So, here's what we want to do. Go to your main directory again. Okay? Again, it's going to be your local disk drive, Program Files 86, Steam, Steam Apps, and Common. Okay, right there is going to be your Grand Theft Auto folder. Alrighty, and let's go into mine. Now in here is going to be a mods folder. We want to right click that and copy, okay? And then let's go out to our common and let's right click and paste. hoping you have the space to do so. And what it's going to do is it's going to copy that mods folder over. Now, I'm not going to worry about that because, like I said, I am going to do a fresh install. So, I am going to warn you right now, okay? When you click this, all right, you need to copy a new version of the update RPF into your mods folder. That's why copying that mods folder will allow you to keep your mods in your game. If you do not do that, once you click this copy new mods folder, it's going to wipe out a lot of your DLC. Okay? So if I go into favorites and I go into my DLC packs, it's going to wipe out EUP, Blaine County traffic lights, my forest, LA roads, anything that you put in here. Real California Architect, Wheel Variety Pack, all of this. Not all of it, but everything that I put in myself will get erased. Okay, so warning you right now. So, but this is the reason why I'm getting that infinite loading screen. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of that and I'm going to copy new version to mods folder. And it tells you right here that all changes you made in the archive will be lost. Do you want to continue? Click yes. And there we go. So now if I go back into my favorites and I go into, is it DLC list.xml? If I right click and edit and then scroll down. Yeah, see, all of my DLC lists are gone. Out of the DLC list.xml. Now, if I go to DLC packs, they're still in there, but they're not going to do nothing because they're not in the XML. So, all of my DLC has been removed. So, let's exit out of OpenIV. Let's click this again. I know it's a white piece of paper, but if you restart your PC, the rage symbol will show up down there. So, we're going to restart again. And we're going to launch the game. And now it should load. It should load. But like I said, if you backed up that mods folder, once you install that new resident.rp, or once you hit that green box, you can then go to your main directory and put your mods folder back in, and all of your mods should be saved. Again, I'm doing a fresh install. I always do a fresh install after these damn updates. I don't know what that disables CR. What is that? It probably has to do with reshade. Yeah, the game just never runs the same after these updates. Even when everything's updated, you know, LSPDFR, ScripthookV, Rage, even with those being updated, just weird things happen in the game that I notice, and I usually just go ahead and so we're going to sit here. Now, keep your eye above the Grand Theft Auto V. When you see KTFDO and sticky wheels show up above that, like I said, it's usually 10 to 20 seconds. There's KTFDO, there's sticky wheels. Within 10 to 20 seconds is when my game usually loads in. So we'll see if it does it now that we updated the mods folder in OpenIV. See, there it goes. That's how I knew. I know my game. When that KTFDO shows up, 10 to 20 seconds later, if this game doesn't load in, something's wrong. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are now loading into the updated. So for all those folks out there that could not play on 2372, this is your video. This is your video. You can finally get back out there and play. I don't think there's anything else I got to show you. But there is one more thing I can stress on so much is please, 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 when you get that critical message in your Rage after you update and it says to back up your file, please click that yes button. Click the yes button. You will save yourself a headache down the road. Anytime that message comes up, click that yes button, okay? I believe that is it. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, which I'm sure it was, please consider supporting the channel by hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell so you know when new helpful videos, cool videos, patrols, all that stuff. We do it all here. You want to know when they pop out? Go ahead and hit that notification bell and throw a like on the video. The more likes this video gets, the more people it can help, just like it did with you. Ladies and gentlemen, before I do my call out, I'm really trying to think and see if there's anything else that I need to do to explain to you. Now, like I said, all of my DLC mods are now out of the game because I updated that RPF. But if I was to go and put that mods folder back in my main directory, you know, I guess I could show you what I mean. If you don't care to know, I love y'all. Take care. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna exit out real quick, and I am going to bring up the common folder where we saved our mods folder. Okay, there it is right there. So what you would do is you would right click, copy that, and then go back into your GTA folder, and you would right click, you would open this up, you would right click and paste, and you would copy over the one that's in there, and your DLC file should be good. But like I said, best thing to do, y'all, if you're still having issues, just uninstall your game. I have a video that shows how to completely remove GTA from your system and reinstall it. I will link it down below. Follow that video, uninstall your GTA, reinstall it, and then come back to this video and just start new. I know a lot of people, I have a ton of mods, and it sucks to have to do a fresh install, but believe me when I say fresh installs are always the way to go. They just are. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I love y'all so much. 27 minutes, not bad. I'm sure I'll get some flack about that in the comments, but you know, the ones that need it appreciate the shit out of it, and I appreciate the shit out of you. Till next time, everybody, be safe, be healthy, be positive, follow the rules, and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is out. Later, y'all.